What is up, family? We have another Patreon request, and it looks like we have some Coluche Le Flic. Oh, he's dressed the same way that he was doing Le Mec. No, never mind. But it's definitely the same era. He looks exactly the same. So anyway, let's Le Flic. C'est bon. Hein?
Non, pas vous, l'autre là. Celui qui se barre là, celui avec le pull bleu là. Bon, tant pis. Oui, je sais, j'ai l'air un peu con. Ah non, mais l'uniforme il est pour beaucoup, hein. Parce que ma femme me dit toujours, t'as signé sans réfléchir. Elle me dit. Et alors? J'ai demandé aux autres, ils ont fait pareil, hein. Si on avait réfléchi, on n'aurait pas signé, faut pas nous prendre pour des cons non plus. Remarquez, on rentre pas comme ça dans la police, il y a les examens et tout, pose donc des psychiatres. Moi, je suis passé devant un psychiatre, il m'a dit, combien j'ai de doigts? Il m'a dit, alors, il y a des examens, hein. J'ai dit, je sais pas, 15. Il m'a dit, bon, signez-la 15 ans. J'ai eu du bol, hein, j'ai dit ça au hasard. J'aurais pu avoir tout faux. J'avais tout bon. Et puis, c'est bien l'uniforme, c'est pour draguer. Les gosses. Alors, non. Alors, mettons, alors, moi, quand passer... hein? Bon, un autre...
Let's just listen to that again. This part here.
Alors, moi, quand passer... hein?
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Bon, un autre exemple.
Another example.
Alors...
Boy, what was the first example?
Mettons, alors, je suis là. Alors, je vous le fais.
I mean, obviously, you're making fun of the police. I get it. You're making fun of the police and how ridiculous they act.
Là-bas, la blonde avec le gosse, au pied.
Au pied.
Ouais, vous avez au papier, je suis de la police. Et voir. Ginette. C'est joli, ce comme nom. Hein, c'est joli. 17 ans. Oh, moi aussi. De métier, moi, oui.
De métier.
C'est votre petit frère? Hein? Votre fils? Bon, circulez. Non, là, c'est un mauvais exemple. Mais d'habitude, ça marche tout le temps. Hein. Et dis donc, un gosse grand comme ça, et déjà les cheveux longs grands comme ça. Faut les connaître, merde. Après, à 18 ans, tu te retrouves dans les manifs. Salaud. C'est pas le mien qu'on retrouve dans les manifs, et chez frère, parce qu'à 21 ans, il n'a pas le droit de sortir. Marqué, on a le droit d'aller le voir, hein. Non, mais on n'y va pas parce qu'il fait trop de peine quand on le quitte. Alors comme ça, il apprend bien, puis quand il sortira, il aura ses bagages, il pourra faire ce qu'il veut. Il pourra les poser par terre. Non, déconnez pas. Il pourra faire ce qu'il veut. Il pourra rentrer dans la gendarmerie, d'armée de terre, d'armée de l'air, d'armée de mer.
The bearded ones. Tu comprends, right? So he can go into the annals, okay? And then Muri, Army, Land of Armida, the bearded ones, Sea of the... Tu comprends, right? Anybody who doesn't understand French is totally with us, right? Because the explanation is perfect. Let's take that off. What a disaster. But he is very hard to understand. So there's no way anything, not even the best AI, could decipher what he's saying in English. I promise you that.
Dans la marine,
in the Sea of the Marine, it was going to say the Marines.
Il aura le choix, quoi. Mais j'aimerais mieux qu'il fasse pas police, parce que la police, c'est trop ingrat comme métier. C'est vrai, c'est ingrat parce que jouer, parce que pas un, parce que jouer, parce que saouler, parce que pas un, parce que les gens nous aiment pas. C'est con, hein, parce que nous, on est là pour les protéger, hein, on est là pour les défendre. Hein. Tant pis. Ben, j'ai remarqué, les gens, plus il y a de flics autour d'eux, plus ils ont peur.
Alors, flic, c'est... You know what? I have to understand what flic means. I'm going to quickly do a little French to English. Flic. But it's going to say movie or something. Ah, eh ben voilà. Flic is a cop. It's just a slang for police. Eh ben tu vois, je savais pas. Attends, alors, il a dit quoi là?
Plus ils ont peur.
Attends.
Ben j'ai remarqué les gens, plus il y a de flics autour.
Oh, plus il a du flic, more there's police around you, the more they're scared. Well, it depends what community, Coluche. It depends what community.
Plus ils ont peur. C'est flagrant, c'est dans les manifs.
See, over here we used to have a thing called defund the police. Defund them. We don't want the police around here. Get them out of here. All they do is they arrest the colored people and the immigrants, and they don't do nothing to white people. So we don't want them in our neighborhoods. And then you hear, what? It's a gang fight. People are shooting. Kids are dying everywhere. Call the police. Call the police. Please. Can you 911? Yeah, there's somebody shooting on my street. We need your help right away. But wait a minute. You were just on the news saying defund the police. Fuck the police. Police don't do shit except arrest people that are colors, and you know what I'm saying? But wait a minute. Hello, police? No. You said you didn't want us to come. Oh no, but this is different. This is an emergency. There's people shooting, and oh, now you want us to come help? Okay, all right. So it's again. This is another monstrous discussion of I don't know, man. There's two ways. There's two ways to talk to the police. Okay? If they pull you over, I don't know if you guys have this problem in France, but over here, if you get pulled over and you say, what you want? Nah, I ain't giving you shit. License and registration. I don't have to give that to you. Nope, I ain't giving you shit. Nope. Where's your supervisor? Get your supervisor. No, I don't have to give you my license. I wasn't speeding. No, I ain't doing nothing. Nope. So when you start the conversation like that with the police, you can guarantee you're gonna be on a TikTok video. You're gonna be on a TikTok video, guaranteed, with your arms behind your back, handcuffed. And if you just said, "Yes, officer, what was I doing? I was speeding. Oh, I apologize. License and registration. Hang on one second. Yeah, here you go. Here's my license and registration. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going fast. I mean, these damn cars, you barely touch the pedal and they move so fast. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. It's definitely my mistake. I'm sorry." You know how many times the officer will say, listen, be careful. All right. Keep an eye on the road. It's dangerous when you speed. You might kill somebody if a kid runs out on the street. So just try to be a little more careful. All right. Here's your information. Have a nice day, ma'am. Have a nice day, sir. Or the worst case scenario, sir, I'm giving you a ticket. Here's your summons. Okay, it's a fine. You were speeding. You should know better. All right. It's not like you started driving yesterday. You should know better. Here's your ticket. Have a nice day. Goodbye. For me, the police react to how you react to them. That's what I've noticed. I've been an asshole a couple times to the police, and I notice I get a ticket every single time when I'm an asshole. I don't scream and yell, tell them, get your supervisor. Fuck you, I ain't giving you info. No, I'll be in jail if I do that. But I mean, if you have an attitude, they'll pick up their attitude, and you'll get a ticket 100%. If you're a nice person, you seem genuine, 95% of the time they're going to say, have a nice day, be careful, be careful next time. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of people could say, oh, but you don't know nothing, D. You're white, so it's a whole other experience if you was a brown person. You're right. I don't have that experience, but I've seen, I hate to tell you, I grew up in a pretty diverse town, Teaneck, New Jersey. You could look it up yourself if you want. Back then, I swear to God, it was half black, half white, and they had a little section of Jewish people, and that was our town. So when I went to school, guess what? Half of the people they were black. So we were all mixed up together. We all knew each other. We all talked. We were friends. Some people you hated, some people you liked. Color wasn't an issue. It was just like, yo, that guy's just an asshole. He happens to be black. He's an asshole. That guy's also an asshole. He's white. Doesn't mean I'm racist. He's just a white asshole. That's a black asshole. There's such thing as being just an asshole. Unfortunately, if you attach a color to it, all of a sudden, now there's racism. But back then it was different. It was different. And I knew plenty. I was in the car when black people got pulled over by the police. Because I played basketball with a lot of them when I was young. So when we got pulled over, I would watch. I'm in the passenger seat. And guess what the black guy would say? My friend, his name was what was his name? Damien. And he would just say, yeah, yes, yes, officer, no, officer, yes, sir, no, sir. And that was it. There was never a problem. He never got arrested. He never got ripped out of the car. He never got beat up. He never got tased. No, it was no problem because he acts civilized. So the police, I feel bad for the police. And I understand the other side too, because there are some definite police officers just straight up assholes. They are. They're just in a bad mood when they get up out of bed. But Coluche is basically showing you that their ridiculous antics.
Parce que nous, dans les manifs, on est obligé de cogner, hein. On fait pas pour le plaisir, hein. Ils nous obligent. Non, puis on fait gaffe parce que dans les manifs, il y a les fils dégradés, ils ont les cheveux longs, on les reconnaît pas, hein. Et puis dans les manifs, il y a les apparaisseurs. C'est les flics en civil qui ont les manifs, alors c'est eux qui cassent les vitrines, les carreaux, puis après on est que c'est les ouvriers, les étudiants. Non, déconnez pas, on va se faire piquer. Dis, on fait gaffe, tu vas pas le coup quand t'as passé la gueule d'un flic. Ouais, crise, Une fois, c'est arrivé, on avait tapé sur un flic, ils ont dit que c'était une bavure.
Je sais pas que c'est une bavure. And I see a blunder? Peut-être.
Ah oui, la gueule de la bavure. Moi, ça m'a passé l'envie de baver, hein. Ah, je bave plus, mais impeccable. On se fout la gueule. On est une bande de jeunes, on se marre. Parce que je vois, il y a des gens, ils disent oui, la police, c'est un refuge pour les alcooliques qu'on n'a pas voulu SNCF et au PTT.
Oh, they're all drunks, your police? They're all alcoholics?
Oui, mais non.
Oui, mais non.
C'est exagéré, parce que moi, je suis pas dans un gros commissariat, mais je vois déjà, rien qu'au commissariat que je suis, il y en a au moins, que je dise pas de bêtises, il y en a au moins 4 qui boivent pas. Si, de la bière. Non, puis l'apéritif avec les copains, du vin tape. Mais enfin, ça, c'est comme dans tous les troupeaux, hein. Il peut y avoir des brebis galeuses qui se glissent. Nous, on a Robert, c'est un grand, il est marrant.
That's funny, because we don't have that, that stereotype doesn't exist here, that police are alcoholics. And I remember I did a Palma show with the police. It was hilarious. All Palma show is hilarious. But every time the police were bored and they had nothing to do in this Palma show episode, they were like, bière? They would all look at each other. Okay, let's go. And they would always be drinking beer, the police. And I found that a little strange, like, but now he's saying it. Maybe that's just a stereotype in France, or maybe it's the truth. I don't know. All your police officers, all the police is alcoholics. Je sais pas.
C'est un troupeau à lui tout seul. L'autre jour, il arrive, il gueulait. J'en ai eu un. Il avait arrêté un mec pour état d'ivresse qui était plus bourré que lui. C'est vachement rare, hein. Faut dire que l'autre avait place à musette. Il était sympa, le mec. Raymond, il s'appelait. Un charcutier. Moustache, cheveux courts. Très sympa. On lui a payé le coup et tout. Alors, Robert, il disait, mais Raymond, faut pas rouler que tout à l'heure, que d'ivresse.
I guess he was bourré.
Alors, tu disais, justement, je me dépêche de rentrer parce que vu que dans quel état je suis, on peut avoir un accident. Après, ils ont fait un concours de ballons. T'as vu les couleurs des ballons? Il y en avait, c'était même pas marqué dans le manuel. C'est Robert qui a gagné. Ah non, mais il est balèze, hein, il s'entraîne. Hein. On se fout la gueule. Tiens, l'autre jour, j'étais de faction à une intersection affectée à la surveillance des usagers. En clair, je bullais un carrefour. Bon. J'étais là depuis un bon quart d'heure, je foutais rien. Vous savez, comme quand on fout rien, un peu comme lui là. Enfin, bon. Alors, on foutait rien, et puis j'étais là, et je vois un mec qui s'amène avec un petit papier. Je sentais que tu voulais me demander un renseignement, mais on a dit que tu n'osais pas, que tu avais peur. Hein? Genre de mec louche un peu. Hein? Basané. Hein? Ah oui, parce que nous, on nous apprend à connaître les mecs louches. On fait des stages avec les chiens et tout. Celui-là était pas franchement louche,
Des stages avec
mais
des
était
chiens.
franchement basané. Hein. Alors, moi, je l'avais vu, le mec, mais je faisais mine que rien. Tiens, je vais vous le faire. Je le fais bien, hein. Ah non, mais je m'entraîne. Alors, j'étais là, et le mec, il tournait autour de moi avec son petit papier. Je sentais qu'il n'osait pas. Le genre de mec patibulaire, tu vois, mais presque. Bon, alors, finalement, il s'amène. Pardon, monsieur l'agent, s'il vous plaît. Ah, excusez-moi. Est-ce que vous pouvez m'indiquer... excusez-moi, par sur la tête. Le commissariat de police, s'il vous plaît. Ah, excusez-moi. Parce que j'ai perdu mes papiers d'identité. Je dois faire une déclaration. Ah, excusez-moi. Oui? Vous avez vos papiers? Il les avait pas, dis donc, je te l'emmène au commissariat.
He didn't have a paper. He's hard to understand, though. He I don't know why I don't know. That one. I mean, I understand what he was doing. I didn't really understand if it was comedy or not. But if he was being serious, then it's fine. You could be serious about police issues. But why? It would just been easier if he just talked. That's not how he talks normally, right? He could have just talked normal, and I would have understood him 100 times better. He's hard to understand though. But I get it. He's making fun of the police and how ridiculous some of the things that they do, the laws, what they interpret as a threat and a non-threat, and everything's by the books and the uniform and respect me. And I mean, I get it. A lot of people hate the police. It's true. There's beaucoup. Especially young. He's right. He detests la police. And I mean, c'est pas. I don't know. I never really had many problems with the police. And anytime I did have problems with the police, it was very well deserved. It was deserved. Listen, if the police is knocking on your door or calling you for questioning or something or anything, or if you get pulled over or you do something, or you go to jail for the night, they usually don't do that for nothing. Like there's usually a reason. You probably did something you shouldn't have. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, trust me, I don't have no police in the family, or I don't defend like, oh my God, my father's a police officer, so I am very biased. Whatever you say about the police, bullshit. I don't agree. Police are amazing. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they're amazing, but try to be in their shoes for a day, man. Some of these police, what they have to do for a day, ooh, it sucks. So that's so boring too. My God. Unless there's action, the day must go so slow. It is just sitting in your car. Oh, maybe somebody will speed soon so I could do something. So boring. And then they have to go to the neighborhood for the same pain in the ass that keeps complaining about everybody. Yeah, I just saw a video like that recently, called "The Perfect Neighbor." You guys should watch that. Maybe there's a version with French subtitles or something. Yeah, I think it was on Netflix, called "The Perfect Neighbor." It gives you an idea what the poor police have to go through. I mean, but in this case, it's not the officer's fault; it's the department's fault, because sometimes the department, they just don't take something serious enough until it's serious, and then you realize police really messed up on that one. So again, watch Perfect Neighbor. It's a messed up. It's interesting. Anyway, Coluche. There's only one Coluche, and he's no longer with us. But there's definitely nobody that you could compare Coluche to, in my opinion. Coluche is Coluche, the original. There's nobody like him. He is so different. He's got a different way of speaking, of getting his point across. He's very different. He is not a. Again, this is why he's so loved and missed, because there's no other Coluche comparison that you could do. At least I can't. You guys know way more French comedians than me. Maybe you can, but not me. I don't see anybody who's even close, to doing how he does it. But anyway, it was interesting, and I learned flic. Tu vois? Flic. It's the police. It's cops. It's like saying police officer, and we say there's a cop. Well, a flic, cop. I get it. Take care. Peace out. À la prochaine.